Hey guys, Mears here. I'm just doing this short video to show you how I built the old base. I got quite a lot of views on the video, which I was very happy about, and I had a lot of questions as well. I even had some people, well, one person add me on Steam and question me about it, so I thought, you know what, I'll just make a guide sort of thing. It's not a guide as such, it just shows you how we did it, but it's really open to adaptation, so you can build it how you want it instead of just following a guide. And then if some guy sees your base and finds my video on YouTube, yours will be exactly the same, easy to raid, they'll know where to go. That being said, I'll show you guys the foundation of the base, what actually makes it secure, and you can copy that and then decide yourself where you're going to have secret chest rooms, etc, etc. So what you want to do is you want to start off with this layout. You want 6 triangles, all foundations, just one after the other, and then for the purposes of this video I'm just going to go out by 4 squares. I think we actually went out by 6 on ours, but you know, it doesn't matter about the size really, it's just the structure of it which keeps it safe. So as you can see, wherever you can build a square foundation, you want to put one down. And I can't put a square foundation here. That's great, I love it. So once you find a place where you can put 6 foundations down and you've got plenty of room to build around as well, you want to go out by a couple foundations. It's really up to you. I'd suggest a minimum of 3. Well, actually, to be honest, I'd suggest a minimum of 4. Any less than 4, it's going to be quite easy to raid. Even if they don't know where your chest rooms are, it's just going to be a bit easy for them to raid. Right, once you've built out, you should have this almost star shape going, and then you want to be putting triangles down everywhere, and I mean everywhere. This is what's going to make your honeycomb so strong and make putting secret chest rooms in really easy. So just build all the way out right to the end as far as you can go. For doorways, all you want to do is make sure that your inner circle all has triangles everywhere, and just put walls everywhere except for your 2 doorways. Make sure your 2 doorways are on opposite sides. Well, to be honest, we did it opposite sides. It's up to you where you put your doorways. I mean, you can put secret chest rooms in and whatever you want anywhere. So this is just an example of a little chest room that we'd have. Once you've decided what you're going to do with the bottom floor, this is where it starts to get more interesting. You actually need to honeycomb everything, and by everything I do mean every single triangle, obviously except for the doorways. Every single triangle needs to have walls all around it. Try if possible to make sure all your walls are facing outwards. If your walls are facing outwards, for example on stone, the darker side, the more rough looking side is the outer wall, and it takes more damage to destroy and it's harder for raiders to get in. Once you get to this stage, obviously the triangles will be around the whole base, not just one segment of it. You can start building the walls around the middle. So these walls all just have complete honeycomb behind them. So just as you saw below, you just honeycomb all the way around, all the way up 3 floors. You do honeycomb on the 4th floor, but I'm going to explain what you need to do before you start honeycombing the 4th floor. Because you want to have small rooms. You also need rooms to have stairs in to get up to your higher up floors, or you can do a chest and door jump. It is up to you again, guys. We put doorways all the way around the middle because then we can just shoot at raiders if they're breaking in and they go straight into the middle of our base. It just makes things convenient really. Whilst we're on the subject of raiders, you need to make sure that you have cupboards in your honeycomb dotted around absolutely randomly. You don't even need to remember where they are. Honestly, it will not matter. You need to put at least 3 on each floor, and just put them in different corners ideally, so they're spread out and you have larger cupboard range. When you get to this floor, the one above, so this is the 5th floor now, this is where your main chest room, or bunny ears main chest room, is going to be. This is what your raiders are going to be attracted to, because you're going to have to, even if you don't use it as a main chest room, you're going to have to upgrade all the walls to HQM. The reason because of this is obviously HQM takes the most C4 to break through, and they will be attracted to this room. So it's actually a good idea not to have loot in this room, because they'll want to break into this one and they won't actually know about your other secret chest rooms dotted about. So they'll break in here, wasting all their C4, losing everything and gaining nothing. As long as you do the ceilings and outer walls, the ceiling below isn't too important. It's still nice to do, because if someone breaks into the middle of your base and rockets up and they hit your chests, that, you know, you're going to lose all your shit, even if they only get some of it. Alternatively, they may not know that it's worth rocketing if you don't do a HQM floor. You know, it's, again guys, it really is your opinion. What do you think a raider's going to do when they break into your base? That's what you want to protect against. So as you can see right now, I'm just making a mock chest room of roughly what we'd make. So we just have doors either side, walls everywhere else, and we just do this on both sides and just have chests inside. Generally we just use it for raid loot before we sort it out into the appropriate chest room. And it's just a nice room to have chilling. You can put beds in here, you can put your research tables, stuff like that, whatever you want, whatever's convenient for you. Once you've honeycombed the width of your base from the chest room, because obviously you're honeycombing each floor, you want to build the ceiling, and as I said before, try and make sure all of this is HQM. The sooner it's HQM, the more secure your base is going to be. At this point here, the base is really up to your own interpretation. You've got all the main points of the base, you've got the chest room, you've got everything you need. The only thing you absolutely have to do now is carry on building. If you stop now and someone builds a raid tower and manages to get onto your base, because they will just see 4 the 1x1 cupboards outside, they can just see that you've got a HQM roof and they'll know, oh, this is the chest room, and they're straight in. So what you want to do now is just build up 3-4 floors. You know, make sure they're going to have a hard time finding your chest room. If you want to copy the base layout in my video exactly, what we did was, once we had built out as much as we could and honeycombed the outer layers, the outer 3 or 4 layers, we had staircases and things just going up into small towers inside the base, and we had like a little kill zone. So we just had an empty shell for the top 3 floors. So after the chest room, we honeycombed the floor and made sure it was secure. Then we built towers which spread across 3 floors going upwards, and around the very outside, so the very outer wall of the base, we just built a 1 wall thick layer, I guess. And if a raider breaks in, they'll just see these towers about. They're nowhere near the loot, they don't know where they are, they're confused about what's going on. And if you're online, you know, it's called a kill zone for a reason. You just sit in the towers, open any doors, camp, and just mow them down. But I would suggest definitely designing something different, because obviously the video is on YouTube, anyone can see it, and you don't want to have exactly the same base design as, well, me. Here's just an aerial view for you guys so you can sort of see and understand how it's structured inside. So obviously you've got the main part, the core of it in the middle, and you've just got honeycomb going all the way around the outside, not just 1 floor as you see there. And then the top, you really just design it how you want. You can just have small towers. Just make sure that you seal off at least 3 floors above your chest room, otherwise it's just going to be so easy for a raider to come in. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was something different I've never done before on Rust. I don't know how well I explained it. It was really difficult for me to try and rebuild it again. But I hope you can understand it. If you've got any questions, definitely ask in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer you. Thanks for all your support so far guys. It is really nice to get home at the end of the day, you know, sit down and start making a YouTube video, and I can see that my channel's grown, people are enjoying the videos. It's a really warming, nice feeling. Please be sure to share my videos guys, and check out some of my other content if you haven't already. I make some Counter-Strike videos and I got some other Rust videos. I'm trying to keep them short, keep them entertaining. I don't want to bore you guys, so I'll just see how the comments go, give me your opinion on them. Obviously I'm quite new to the whole YouTube scene, so any constructive criticism is really going to help guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and it gave you a bit of an insight into how to build a space. Thanks for watching and have fun guys.